The Sesh Podcast, episode 254, take 1. Hello, ho-ho-hos and mistletoes and snow globes and... Come on, Haley, help me. And...
Reindeer toes?
And reindeer toes. And Santa Claus's nose.
No. The red shiny nose.
The red shiny nose, reindeer toes, Santa Claus's side hose. Welcome back to the greatest show on earth with the greatest intro on earth. This is the Sesh. Welcome back. Haley is here joining us today. Welcome, Haley, my
Merry
frenemy,
Crimum.
my arch nemesis. We're still beefing. We are also joined by Sydney. Welcome, Sydney.
What's up?
Yes, it is us. We are back. Kendall and Karelly are not here this week. Karelly is in the South with all you Southern cuties. Down south, visiting her boyfriend's family. And Kendall had a feeling of a tooth pop off, and so she had to get that filled. So,
Hate to see it.
yeah. You know how many comments I got about that? And it's because of you.
You hate to see it. You hate.
This is the creator of You Hate to See It, okay? So blame her, not me. I just pick up on people's sayings. Like, if I'm around someone, like, for more than an hour, I start saying what they say. Because I'm not
you're
original and
saying
I'm a
you like
copier.
my sayings?
Correct. Okay. Don't do the influencer like. They're like, oh my God, this is the best tasting thing ever. Hi. We have a great episode for you, full of brain rot. I think you guys are really gonna enjoy this one. This is ridiculous. Okay, what we're about to talk about. It is primarily having to do with what the hell is this fuck ass show? It's called Secret Moms of Mormon
Lives. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Thank you, Sydney. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. If you don't watch the show, it doesn't matter. You should still listen because this shit is hilarious and we're gonna break it all down for you. But it's truly some brain rot for sure. Fruity Pebbles have to do with it. We're gonna be demonstrating on set.
Wait.
Stay tuned for that. That'll be really exciting. And yeah, we're just gonna have ourselves a jolly old time. It's Christmas time here. The set is Christmas-fied. We have Mr. Worldwide on the top of the tree, obviously. We have our pickles on the tree. We have the Grinch, my love. We have our little village, our candy cane lane. We have Haley's beautiful face here.
I'm trying to get out of the way.
With her new lipstick that she's very excited about. Would you like to share the lip combo that you're wearing? Because this is our new thing. We're doing lip combos now.
Oh, for my MAC girlies, this is Thanks It's MAC lipstick. If you know, you know. 10 out of 10. And then the lip liner is my favorite nude in the whole entire world.
Oh, it's tiny.
This is how you know I like it. Look at how teeny tiny. NYX Nude Truffle.
Okay, that's the combo we have. We love that. I myself, I'll tell you guys my combo. I'm pretty sure it's the same that I was wearing last week. I have Toasty Brown and this is Huda and Pat McGrath's Flesh 6. I have 3 different Huda liners now that I've been enjoying. Okay, we have the Warm Brown, we have Toasty Brown, and Soft Nude. You can get your hands on these, do it, because they're fun. NYX has good ones, too. I need to stock up on the NYX.
Oh, and remember, it's Cyber Monday.
It is Cyber Monday today, ladies. Did you do any Black Friday shopping?
Oh, I spent a diabolical amount of time in Victoria's Secret.
On Friday?
On Friday, yeah. Well,
That's
it's like my mom and I's like tradition.
That's kind of
like
cute.
We love Black Friday shopping, and it hasn't really been worth it for like a long time.
Yeah.
Victoria's Secret was doing 40% off of everything.
That's actually pretty good because I'm so done with the people being like, 5% off, get it while it lasts. Or like free shipping. Fuck you, dude. Hit me with a good discount.
It's like buy 6, get 1, like 10% off.
Yeah, exactly. It's so annoying.
I also went to Ulta, but like Ulta wasn't that great.
Okay.
It's just my mom needed Mac, so we went to Ulta.
What'd you get at Vicky's? Some undies?
So many bras because since I've been working out, I lost all my boobs. And
You literally
so
look great, but okay.
thank you. No, I had to get like all new sizes of everything and I was holding off, but I splurged. It was diabolical.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do for a good sale.
Free bag.
Free bag with $75 purchase? Are they still doing that?
$100 purchase.
Oh, they upped it.
Inflation is crazy.
These damn tariffs are getting us. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. That's fine.
Did you?
No. Well, no. Actually, no, I didn't. I you know what I did do on Amazon? Those workout shorts that you gave me.
You got them?
I got 2 new pairs, so I'm excited about that.
Oh my God, because you've been running hard with just the one.
I know. I wear it a lot. I wash them like every single week. So now I have 2 extra pairs. I'm very excited about that.
I did also finally cave and get the Halara booty lifting
Are they
leggings.
good? I really want to try Halara.
I do unfortunately have to say I get the hype.
Really?
It was giving BBL. It was.
Really? Damn,
Yeah.
I want that.
I can bring them in if you want to try them. You're not the same size as me, actually.
Just take a picture of yourself in them. Did you
She
get on
wants a booty pic?
Did you get duh. Did you get it on TikTok Shop?
Yeah. I'm like 5 for 5 with TikTok Shop. I have not gotten scammed yet.
Neither had well, someone broke into my TikTok and then did a return for me, which was nice of them. But other than that, yeah, it was the weirdest thing. Someone broke into my TikTok and then filed a return for me. And
that was John telling you to stop spending.
No, I was locked out of my TikTok for like a week. It was a whole fiasco. This was a long time ago. This was like last year, actually. And yeah, they returned this like steamer cleaner that I mean, I still have it. I never actually gave it back because then I tried to contact them and TikTok is useless. The customer service doesn't exist.
Correct.
So they were like not helpful and whatever. So the holidays are in full swing. We got the tree up. We got Grinch here hanging out with us. And you might be wondering to yourself, what am I supposed to get for that special someone in my life? Whether that be a parent, a child, a friend, a grandma, a significant other, an in-law, whatever it may be, or whoever it may be, I cannot recommend Uncommon Goods enough because they've got something for everyone. Even that person in your life that you're like, okay, they have everything. I want to get them something meaningful that they'll actually like, but I have no idea what. I'm sick of scrolling various websites and not finding anything that strikes my interest. That is why you need to go to Uncommon Goods. Uncommon Goods has something for everyone, from moms and dads to kids and teens, from book lovers and sports fans to foodies, mixologists, and gardeners. You'll find unforgettable gifts that are anything but ordinary. I myself have found multiple different gifts for the holiday season for my loved ones. One of them I am getting John. It's really cool. They're called whiskey sticks. I had never even heard of these little dudes before, but John is a very big bourbon guy. He loves bourbon. John, hopefully you're not listening to this. I highly doubt you are, but there are these really cool things that you just put into bourbon and then you let it chill for a couple of days in there. And apparently it like changes the whole flavor, makes it even more smooth or something. So I think it's really unique. I'm very excited about it and I think he's going to really enjoy it. And when you shop at Uncommon Goods, you're supporting artists and small independent businesses. And every purchase is a chance to choose something remarkable and feel good about where your money goes. And what's really great about Uncommon Goods is that they have something in the price range for really anyone. They have things for under $20 all the way up to very luxury items. So I definitely recommend checking it out. They have so many different things. And like I said, a lot of them are made by small businesses, which is really cool because you're supporting them as well. And a lot of the things are customizable, which is also really unique. And with every purchase you make at Uncommon Goods, they give back $1 to a nonprofit partner of your choice. And they've donated more than $3.1 million to date. So don't wait. Make this holiday the year you give something truly unforgettable. To get 15% off your next gift, go to uncommongoods.com/sesh. That's uncommongoods.com/sesh for 15% off. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Uncommon Goods, we're all out of the ordinary. The ghost came and fucked everything up over Thanksgiving.
That ghost was playing games with me. You remember?
Yeah, Haley was here by herself doing something for Higher Hope. And it was late at night, right?
Mm-hmm. It was, well, because I'm a night owl. So on the weekend, if I'm going to do something, I'm more productive at night. So it was like 11 o'clock at night. And I was here with Venus, my dog.
Which, by the way, we don't like make her come in at night on the weekends.
Oh, no.
It was just for an extra
No.
project thing. It's a long story.
No, I am just
Yeah, if she's not here by 8 p.m. on Saturday, then
I sleep here.
Yeah, she
No,
does.
I'm like very particular about stuff, so I chose to come in, and it's better than going out on the weekend. Ha. Be productive.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I came in, and me and my dog were just chilling in the conference room with the door closed, and she's like really overprotective, but she'll just like sleep 90% of the time. She was sleeping, and we had been here a few times late at night, and she had done nothing, and all of a sudden she like got up and charged at the door and was barking and like sniffing at the door of the conference room, like someone had walked up to the conference room. Not at the main door, not at the windows, the conference room door.
Yeah.
And I like looked out, obviously no one was there. It was freaky. She never did it again. She hasn't ever done it before.
That one time she growled when you and I were here late.
Okay, yes, that one time. But this was like really alarmed. Like
I would be shitting bricks. Did you like open the door and like look around?
A little, but then I was like, no, I don't want it to come in.
No, yeah, seriously. Scary. No, we're convinced we have a ghostie in the office because after hours, like if you're the last one here, you hear shit. You hear shit. Okay.
Do you want a ghost hunt? The lights out, boys?
At our office?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Investigation coming. Sesh X lights out.
Yeah. Except for the problem is that
I just made it up.
Well, that's one of the problems. The other problem is that I don't know if I fully like believe in stuff because I've never seen proof of anything. And one time we went to, what's the place in Estes Park?
Stanley
Hotel. Okay, don't even get me started on that. I think it's a scam.
Oh.
The vibes are immaculate, but I also have been, and I'm like really into this stuff.
Oh boy.
I like to think I can really, really tell. You know, I can really
channel
feel
the spirits.
I can feel it.
Okay.
No, I'm not channeling the spirits. I can feel the energy, and I didn't feel nothing.
What makes you think that you're really in like? Have you summoned a demon before? No. So I don't understand what that means.
I've had a lot of paranormal experiences throughout my life.
Okay. See, I haven't had like a single one, which I'm okay with because I'm scared in general, but like nothing.
We're going to go to like.
Actually, that's not true. I had one in the cabin. I was in a cabin with Kendall and Josh, and I almost shit my pants, but I don't know. Like it just doesn't.
We should have had this conversation around Halloween.
We went to the Shining, or what is it called? The Stanley, where the Shining is, whatever, takes place.
Film.
And we did like the spooky thingy where you like rent the haunted room. Nothing happened.
I don't know. I feel like that place is a gimmick.
I feel like a lot of those places are a gimmick.
A lot, but not all.
Like the Lights Out boys went to I forgot what it's called, some restaurant bar here in
the
Denver.
Mansion.
Yeah, the Mansion. And apparently that was really haunted. Nothing happened to them then.
I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. We'll get you there. We'll get you there.
Okay. We'll get you there.
We'll get you there. There's nothing as scary as... Never mind. I was going to say something really cheesy. Nothing as scary as this Mormon drama.
No. That was a great segue. Okay. Shall we get into the drama? Haley is very much into the drama, which is convenient because now she could be on the show and do the segment with us. But yeah, if you're not aware of what's going on, I don't think you really need to be because it's so brain rotty. At least parts of it are that, you can just kind of follow along with us and you'll have a great time. Okay. But if you have watched season 3, or if you haven't yet and you want to, I definitely recommend it. It was a great season of, what's it called? Mormon Wives TikTok.
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Thank you.
So close. And you know what? I've only ever kept up on TikTok, and this drama roped me, and I finally gave up and decided to actually watch the episodes, and I'm so glad I did. 10 out of 10 brain rot.
The season 3 was really good. I think it was the best season.
Yeah. I don't first season was
actually no, the first one was pretty good. You're right. But season 2 was kind of boring.
Yeah,
I was like
boring.
pretty
Yeah. I mean, it not until the end it like kind of ramped up, but the whole lead up was kind of slow.
Yeah, but season 3 was good. Lots of drama. And of course, because why wouldn't this happen to us? The reunion comes out on the day that this episode goes live. Very annoying. Yes, it does.
On the 4th. Is that the 4th?
Oh, it comes out on the 4th? I thought it came out on the 3rd.
The 4th.
Oh, so okay, good. So the day after this goes live. So yeah, well, I'll have to tune in to see how that breaks down. Okay, so before we get into everything happening right now, because a lot of what we're talking about wasn't even on the show. This is all breaking in real time, which is essentially why we're discussing it, because it's breaking news that we have to cover, okay? But before we get into that, here's kind of a quick recap of what went down in season 2, or leading up to this point. Before season 2 aired, a group of women went on the reality TV show called Vanderpump Villa. Now, Vanderpump Villa, I didn't watch. Did you watch that at all?
I saw a little bit of it. It wasn't giving Vanderpump as much as I wanted it to.
Yeah, Vanderpump Rules is seriously one of the most iconic shows that was ever made.
Like, I know, and it's so hard to do any spin-off of it because it's just like...
It is peak television, you guys. Highly recommend.
I watched just part of the Villa because I wanted another Vanderpump experience, but it just wasn't the same. I mean, there's drama and whatnot, but they all live at the Villa and work there, so it's, I don't know. It's not much.
Vanderpump Rules is just so good.
It's almost like the Jersey Shore of Vanderpump, but not as iconic as either of those. Very influencery.
Considering the Mormon wives went there.
Everyone's like
I feel like you will never have a show like Jersey Shore or OG Vanderpump because of the influencer culture now. Everyone is so ready for these experiences. They're not just naturally unhinged.
There will never be anything that touches Jersey Shore, the TV period. That is the greatest show to ever exist on planet Earth. I will stand on that hill for the rest of time.
Period.
Okay. Now, so a couple of them from Mormon Wives, TikTok,
MomTok.
Moms, whatever, MomTok as they say, they went on Vanderpump Villa. It was Jen, Jesse, Layla, Michaela, and Demi. Demi.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And from the way it looked on camera, it seemed like a fun girls' trip. Girls were just having a great time. But apparently, a lot happened behind the scenes that they didn't show, okay? So, during the trip, one of Vanderpump Villa's lead servers, his name is Marciano Brunette. Now, this guy is trouble, okay? And he comes up a lot in MomTok as well. But anyways, he seemed to really gravitate toward Demi and definitely was trying to flirt with her. Now, Demi is married. So that's red flags right there, right, ladies? Demi says she wasn't necessarily flirting back, but it wasn't a good look overall. She denied flirting with Marciano, both on the show and again in an interview with Us Weekly. She said nothing happened with Marciano. There was not even a remote attraction to him. It sucks that women cannot be kind and friendly and even playful with men without people assuming it means something. I had a rock on my finger the entire time. I brought up my marriage multiple times. So she was accused of sending a cease and desist letter to Jen, who was one of the other wives, and her husband, Zach, Jen's husband, Zach, to stop them from talking about what happened with Marciano. But Demi says that never happened. All right. Now, May 28th, Jen and Zach went on the Vile Files, which is a podcast hosted by Nick Vile. I feel like everyone knows this podcast because he gets a ton of guests. And they shared some shocking things about the ladies' trip in Italy, which that's where the show took place. So let's go ahead and watch that.
What is your opinion on the Demi Marciano, Jesse of it all?
Yeah, my opinion on it is I think Demi pushed boundaries in Vanderpump Villa. And
when you say push boundaries in her marriage?
Yes.
Okay.
And I called her out for it, and she was very upset in Italy. She was like, how dare you tell me what my own boundaries are in my marriage? How dare you? I can do what I want.
Jen called me and was like, because I was asking her about how this trip was going, and you called me and was like, yeah, Demi's just been crying in our room for the last hour. She feels so bad. She feels like she's cheated on her husband.
Yes.
Well, why? Well, because she was sitting on his lap. She was kissing him. all these things that were never shown in the edit. I don't even know how we're like still honestly debating the topic.
Yeah.
Well, I think partly it's just because it's obviously such a serious
sensitive
accusation, a serious conversation, and it's just like.
I think what was hard for me was like, this has happened before. I've heard this from other people, like when in her past marriages, that this would happen. And so for me, like, I just kind of like told her, like, if you want to flirt with this guy or whatever, like, you can go do that. Like, that's your boundary in your marriage, like, whatever.
So at that moment, when you brought that up to Demi, were you trying to be like a good friend and hold her accountable and be like, hey, I don't know where your head is right now, but like, this is what you're doing and maybe you should stop? And she didn't
absolutely.
Well.
I think at that point she was just, maybe she had realized, but later after the trip, she ended up having a conversation with Brett and she was bawling on the phone. And she was like, I went too far. I should have gone to bed at 8 p.m. when you went to bed, Jen. Like, I think I may push this too far. Will you guys please not tell anyone? And at that point, I'll be straight up. Like, she was never truly true friend.
What are your thoughts on Jen? I want to hear everyone's thoughts.
I like Jen. I do see how she drives people nuts, but I think that everything she does is good intentions. I do think she could be a little judgy.
Yeah.
However, again, like, I have seen friends who are judgy but with good intentions and like whatever. I do think that Demi sent her and Zach the cease and desist because there is some validity just to the confrontation between Jen and Demi in Italy. Like, there was probably some conversation there that Demi just does not want to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Jen, but I get the vibe that she kind of wants to be like center of attention sometimes. But then when she is, like, doesn't want it. I don't know. I'm on the fence, but I believe her just because I watched the episode. And again, there could be bad cuts of people, but right. I don't know. Just with the amount of people that have questioned it, I think that, and also we'll get into another reason why, but I think she has some truth behind her.
In the last episode of season 2 of Mormon Wives, Layla, who's another TikTok mom, confronts Marciano, the dude who we're all talking about here, about everything that happened with Demi. And that's when he drops the bomb. He says that not only did he flirt with Demi, that he also hooked up with Jessie when she was on a trip in LA, and he claims that they slept together multiple times. And this is what really blew the whole fucking thing wide open, because season 3 was largely surrounded. That was like the main story of season 3, I would say, right? Season 3 starts, Jessie is denying this wholeheartedly. She has from the beginning. She says that never happened, and then they kind of like get more into it in season 3. But fans had noticed that she wasn't wearing her wedding ring, so people were like, oh, maybe her and Jordan broke up, or Jordan's her husband. What really happened? Maybe they did actually hook up. Who knows? So during an interview with The Sun, Marciano shared that once everyone found out that he hooked up with Jessie, they stopped talking for a while, and then he reconnected with Demi. Demi is like such an annoying thing to say. Demi.
Well, and I think what's good to elaborate here, because I think I've learned that some people think hooked up means different things.
Yes.
Jessie did admit to kissing with tongue Marciano, but denied having sex with him.
Right. Or like anything beyond that.
We're using hooked up as, okay, you're right. Any sexual, intimate touching or whatever is
he
what
said that they slept, like when he told Layla, he was like, we
slept together. That is, that's where he started. Yeah.
So
and so she's like, absolutely not. That did not happen. So when he reconnects with Demi, the first thing she asks is like, yo, what actually happened between you and Jessie? And he claims that he ended up telling Demi everything that happened, and that after their conversation, she ended up going to production, even though she promised that she wouldn't. So let's watch what he says after this, so you can kind of get an idea of his thoughts. This guy is
Would
like,
you bang?
No, actually, yes.
Just once?
Just on looks, yes, he's hot, but he's kind of douchey.
Does he not remind you of Ick? As he was talking, I was like,
no,
this is very much my ex.
No, he doesn't remind me of Ick.
No?
No, not really. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, now that you say it.
And the way he talks a little bit?
Not the way he talks. I don't know. Okay, let's play it.
Sorry.
I don't want to really talk about this. She starts asking me more and more. I'm starting to feel more comfortable. And then eventually it got to the point where I tell her what actually happened. She doesn't really believe me. I say we hooked up. I don't say anything. She did not say that we had sex or anything like that. She ends up going to production, even though she promised me she would not. Promised me she would. Yeah. She sold me on the fact that she wanted that information to basically have on Jesse to then use it against her, as if Jesse would wave the white flag and she won't attack me. But in return, she obviously was using it as leverage because their contract situation, she wanted more money for the next season. So she tried to use that story to obviously get more money, and it didn't work out for her because they just called me and brought me in instead of paying her. So it backfired on her again. Eventually, when it got to the point where it was brought to production, and then I feel like I'm like, well, what, I'm trying to figure out, put two and two together, what's being said, what's being told, what did she tell him? Eventually got to the point where she said we had sex. I'm like, I'm still saying we hooked up, but then I feel like, well, now am I supposed to say that? And this is when I'm not talking to Jessie, I'm still talking to her, and now I feel heavily influenced by her, where I'm like, well, now I'm so in my head about what I'm supposed to say that I don't know what to say.
She's telling production, already told them that you had sex. Like, you're going to make me look stupid.
Okay. So, and you even see in the lie detector test where the one question I was inconclusive was, did I lie? Or did she tell me to lie? I said no. I said she didn't tell me to lie, but I was inconclusive because in my head, maybe she did actually tell me to lie. And it was, I didn't know how to feel about it. So, but I just felt heavily influenced by her, and she knew she had that power over me, which is crazy to think about now, where I can't believe I listened to someone like that. She knew I cared about her. I thought I could trust her, and she used that against me big time, which is really unfortunate now.
Okay, if you're confused about the lie detector test, so basically what happened is during season 3, Jesse is saying, no, we never hooked up, and Marciano is like, yeah, we did. At first, he's like lying and basically being like, yes, we did, and she's like, no, we didn't, and she's getting really pissed off at him. And then eventually, 2 of the other girls call him up, and they meet, and they basically like interrogate him, and then he admits that he was lying, and he's like, no, okay, we actually didn't sleep together, we just kissed. And Jesse's like, okay, well, you and I should take a lie detector test because I want like proof that, what you're saying is now true, that we did not sleep together. So that's what he's saying with the lie detector test. But during the lie detector test, yeah, they were both asked if they slept together. They both said no. And both of the results said like that they were telling the truth. So that's just kind of a side note there.
Wait, didn't Jesse's, like, one of the questions, I'm pretty sure, came back inconclusive?
Yes. One of them did, but not the one of like, did you guys?
Not the one about them having sex. It was about, other than kissing, have you guys had any like sexual touch?
Yeah.
That one wasn't like, have you had sex? And that one, I think she cleared up and said like, I was confused because like there was grabbing and touching, but like not anything like under the pants.
Yeah.
Right,
just
right,
like flirting type of,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you're making out, a little.
Right. A little touch. So, okay. Now, Demi skipped the season 2 reunion because she was at Disneyland. And since she was not there, a lot ended up being said about her allegedly flirting and having their flirty relationship with Marciano. So, the women who went on the villa said that Demi had been flirty with Marciano at the villa to the point where they were wondering how her husband would be okay with it. And Jesse brought receipts from Marciano's phone of the text with Demi. Here are the screenshots of the messages shown from the reunion. So it's a picture of oysters, and she says, gonna hurl. And then he says, LOL, don't be a baby. And then she says, it's no different than swallowing cum, and I wholeheartedly stand by that. To which he responds, ha ha ha, so fun fact about Demi, doesn't swallow. Got it. And he says, I'm never going to be able to eat oysters again and not think about that. And this was a real big part of the season because they were like, why are you talking about swallowing cum with some random dude who's supposedly just a friend that you never had any sort of flirtatious or sexual relationship with?
Yes, and then when Jesse gets these texts, that's like around the time Demi starts saying that anything that did happen with Marciano was non-consensual.
Right.
So that's where this starts getting a little questionable, which we will not get into right this second.
Yeah, not this second. But yeah, she claims that any sort of
like touch
or
flirty
interaction she had with him was non-consensual, which we will discuss. So let's face it, if you have a vagina, I guarantee you there's been a time in your life where things are a little off down there, okay? They smell a little weird, it feels a little funky, and sometimes you're like, I really could use a little extra support, but there's 1,000 different options on the shelves. I don't know what to get. And that is why I'm here to steer you into the right direction of O Positive. O Positive is a women's health company offering a range of symptom-targeting supplements that support women at every stage of life, from their first period to well beyond their last. And they are proud to have best-selling women's healthcare products at Target and on Amazon. Their Urovaginal Probiotics is one of the top 5 supplements on Amazon, and they have multiple #1 products in Target for intimate care, PMS, and menopause categories. But you might be asking yourself, well, what's so special about O Positive products? Well, they create real, tangible results with ingredients that are backed by clinical studies and shaped by board-certified doctors. And they're committed to breaking down stigmas and addressing issues many women experience, including hormone health, vaginal health, menopause, and so much more. Their Urovaginal Probiotic blend specifically is formulated to support vaginal health. It balances healthy vaginal pH, supports healthy vaginal smell, and maintains healthy vaginal flora. Because many factors like sex, tight clothing, sweat from working out, hormones, periods, etc., can disrupt vaginal health and lead to an imbalance in vaginal flora and pH, causing unhealthy vaginal odor and taste, abnormal discharge, and discomfort. Urovaginal Probiotic is a blend of 4 powerful strains of Lactobacillus probiotics. They're backed by research showing these strains support healthy vaginal odor, pH, and flora. In addition, Uro contains prebiotics that increase effectiveness of the probiotics. And when taken 2 daily, Uro delivers noticeable benefits within 8 weeks. Many see results sooner. Many customers talk about how the improvement in vaginal health led to greater confidence as well as better sex and intimacy. One of their customers said, I am very happy with this product. I've seen results in 3 days of taking this. My sex life is amazing now, and not to be gross, but I can't keep my man off my kitty. He said it smells and tastes really good. So take proactive care of your health and head to opositive.com/sesh or enter Sesh at checkout for 25% off your first purchase. That's opositiv.com/sesh for 25% off. Okay, so Whitney, who's another one of the moms, defended Demi and said that she did not like how she was being treated. She thought that she was being treated very unfairly by the other women. And the other women pushed back, saying that Demi was accused of trying to push Jesse out of the group and negotiating contracts behind the scenes. So things got a whole lot crazier after season 3 came out. Okay, in the first episode, Layla confronts Jesse and her hooking up with Marciano. Jesse admits, this is where we have Jesse admitting that she did have an emotional affair with him and that there was a night where they were drinking and she kissed him twice. And she was still married at the time. Now, she was separated.
So what is your take on that?
I was about to ask.
I understand that in the legal eyes, that is technically an affair because if you're legally still married,
yes,
separation doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And the moral eyes, girl, what are we talking about? That is not a big deal.
Wait, what do you mean that's not a big deal?
They're separated.
Oh, so you think that it was fine?
Morally? I don't care. You were separated.
But here's my thing. I think separated can mean a lot of different things. I think separated can mean like if you're planning, like we're getting divorced, we're separated, we're not getting back together, it's over, it's done. Just because it legally hasn't gone through yet. If you're like, if one party or both of them or whoever has decided like, that's it, we're done, this relationship is over and you're separated, then like, do what you want. But I think that it's a little bit sus if you are married to someone and you say that you're separated, just taking a break to like figure out how to eventually come back together. I think that's a little different.
Yes, but the first break, that wasn't really the terms. The second break, the 90-day separation that we'll get to, yes, I do think that would have been inappropriate. This break, they were like really contemplating divorcing.
Divorce, yeah.
And if you're trying to figure things out, I don't see why you can't kiss a man and grab over the pants. Personally, in my humble opinion, it is giving we were on a break. However, she didn't even sleep with him.
If you were Jesse's husband and your husband kissed another woman, you're saying yourself, I know you.
We're separated?
And you're saying
because I'm probably kissing someone.
Okay, fair.
If we're separated, I am crazy. But if we get to the point where we're separated, it's usually because of me asking for it.
Well, you've never been married.
Well, I'm talking about like a break.
Okay.
It would be that like I need time to evaluate what do I want. I totally get that. Would I, if they came back to me and they were like, I kissed someone, but I want to be with you. I get that. You explored and you came back. I kissed someone and I don't know. Yeah. I would probably be a little stressed about it, but I think that's a whole nother thing to dive into. Either way, I don't think morally she was wrong.
Okay, that's interesting because the whole fucking, like, everyone thought that was, like, the most insane thing ever.
Maybe that's a hot take. Maybe I could get canceled for that.
No, I don't think that's a hot take because part of me agrees with you. Maybe that is a hot take that I just happen to agree with. I don't know. The fact that they were separated, I was kind of like, well, is it as bad as they're making it seem?
No.
I don't think it is. But I guess that just depends on the terms of what people define as separated.
Yeah, and your own boundaries, of course. We are dealing with Mormon Utah.
Right.
And so even if you're not like a practicing Mormon, you are raised with these like sanctity of marriage ideals. And so I think subconsciously that's what like this entire group is dealing with, of like marriage is supposed to be such a sacred, like strict thing that even when separated, like they really stick to it.
Yeah.
And she gets into the separation and whatnot in the interview clip we're gonna watch, which I think will help clear up some confusion.
Yeah. So, but basically, she's like, my marriage was in a really bad place at the time. Jordan, who's her husband, was emotionally abusive towards her. They were fighting every single day. It was just a lot of toxicity in their marriage. And so when they separated, that all had already happened. So I guess keep that in mind. I guess that is, I think, different than like, no, everything was fine on paper. Like we were married, we're in love, and I just went out and cheated on you, you know?
Yeah, especially being emotionally abused and controlled and everything every single day. And like Sydney said, I think we'll hear her talk about it on the, let's watch the clip because I think she explains it from a really emotionally mature place.
Yeah, let's watch. She goes on, this is a clip from Vile Files.
Oh, I love Jessie. She's so emotionally mature.
She is so pretty.
Yes.
Isn't it crazy that like,
and she does not think she's pretty.
Yeah, when she said that,
I know.
She said she wouldn't call herself pretty. I was like,
yeah. In one of the episodes, she was like, yeah, I am really insecure. I wouldn't consider myself pretty. I was like, girl, you are crazy for that.
I used to think her and Demi like literally like
I thought they were twins.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't tell them apart at first.
So you came to LA and you met Marciano at like a bar with other people, right?
So I met Marciano when we did Vanderpump Villa in Italy, and this was a month later. So I knew him from that. Nothing inappropriate happened there with me. And then a month later, I was going out to do Sheena's podcast, and they're friends. So I didn't know this, but at the time, it was supposed to be me and Demi going together. I knew that. Like, we were going out to do the podcast together, and that was the time contracts happened, and she, like, freaked out on me, and that all went down. And so she bailed on the podcast the day before. So I was like, oh, I guess I'm going out alone. I didn't know he was also going out because he knew she was going out, and they were, like, going to meet up. So I show up, he's there. And I was like, oh, I didn't know you were going to be here because he thought we were both going to be there. So me, Sheena, Brock, and Marciano went out that night. I wasn't going into that weekend by any means thinking anything was going to happen, but I was in a really dark place in my life. I had like 4 espresso martinis, so I wasn't making the best decisions. And he was just being so complimentary of me, not getting that at home, and someone's giving it to you and like telling you how cool you are and how pretty you are and how awesome you are. And you hear the opposite every day. It just was nice. So I kissed him, and then I woke up.
And you kissed him not in public?
No,
like
no, it was funny because in the second season, there was that rumor that we had kissed at the bar. That never happened. So I wasn't even that drunk yet when we were out. It was like later on. Like we were kind of flirty in person, so maybe people just like assumed. But it happened in my hotel room.
And had he given you this kind of energy at Vanderpump Villa? Like, had he been flirty, complimentary of you there? Or was he just like full focused on Demi?
No, yeah, he was like in love with Demi. So I didn't even think of him as like a prospect. Not that I was even looking for someone, but like I just thought he was like so in love with Demi, and there was a whole thing with that. So no, like I knew he was like a flirty guy, but he was so focused on her that I was kind of shocked when he like started focusing on me.
So when y'all went back to your hotel, were you like come up? Was he like, let me walk you to your door?
Yeah.
Like, how did he end up in your room?
Okay, so me, Sheena, Brock, and him all went back to my room. And we were hanging out in the room together. And then they all three left. And then he was texting me. And he was like, I'm going to stay in the area and go out to other places. And I was like, okay. And then I was so drunk and we were just like flirting. And I was like, you can come back if you want. And in my head, I wasn't like, ooh, come back. But I was just like having fun. And I was like, oh, like I was drunk. Like I wish I wouldn't have done it, but I did. So we came back and we were just talking and stuff. And then we kissed. Pretty sure he was on other substances. He passed out. And so he ended up sleeping over, but he was like, nothing happened. He just fell asleep like mid-conversation. And I remember by that time, like I was starting to like sober up a little bit. And I stayed up all night. Like I didn't sleep at all because I was like, what did I just do?
Yeah.
Like, and then we hung out the next day with like Sheena and Brock and we just like pretended nothing happened. Or at least I did. I think he told them something did, but I didn't know that at the time. We just like hung out. Nothing happened that next day. And then the next day we both took an Uber to the airport together and he kissed me right before we got.
Sheena never said anything to you about like, he told me this? Or
no, I think she
noticed
could see we were flirty. Like, because like I was like flirting with him. I honestly was just so unhappy that I was just like, whatever. Like again, like a silent cry for help. I was like, maybe this will get me out of it.
In that hotel room, when you stayed up all night and you felt guilty, like why didn't it end there?
I think because he was giving me attention and it was something I was looking for at home. It felt nice, to be honest. I had also just had that big fight with Demi, and I hate to say it influenced it, but I think it did a little bit because she made me feel this big. Like it was awful, like the things she said to me. And so this guy's giving me attention and my best friend just like tore me down. My husband's been tearing me down. I was just like not feeling good about myself. And I think when you have low self-esteem, like that's when you make the stupidest decisions.
So there you have it. She's acknowledging that it wasn't a great move and she regrets it, but I can like kind of see why she did it.
She takes so much accountability for it and like is so introspective about why she did it. And Sheena Shea is always at the scene of a crime.
Always.
Especially when there's cheating happening.
Yep.
Okay, if for those of you who don't know, she's one of the like OG members from Vanderpump Rules.
Ugh.
She's like a little snake.
She is.
Like
and
she gets in
her husband cheated on her.
Brock.
She helped another.
Isn't that his name?
Yep.
Yep. She was like she kissed one of her friends' boyfriends a long time ago. Like she is.
She did?
Yeah.
Schwartz. It came out. She was the one that he kissed in Vegas.
Yes.
Like she is just messy.
I forgot about that.
Sorry, not that relates. I just I'm a Sheena Shea hater.
So she also shared on the podcast how her husband found out about the affair. Let's watch that clip.
How did you go to Jordan and tell him what happened?
It's probably
Jordan
the worst day of
is
both
her
of our
husband.
lives. It was very traumatic. Probably a shame it wasn't on camera because it would have been great. But we were in Vegas and he found out. So we went to Vegas. It was me, Jordan, my two sisters and their husbands. And we went to like a live podcast show. We made it like a couple's trip. And Marciano lives in Vegas. So he knew we were coming. And he was like, we should try to see each other. And I was like nervous about it. But I was like, okay, like we can all hang out as a big group and like hopefully it'll be fine. So we did, and it was fine. But then one night we were in line for dinner and I was texting Marciano and it wasn't anything bad. I was just like, oh, we're at this restaurant if you want to meet us. And Jordan just happened to look over my shoulder and saw that there were like multiple texts. And he literally grabbed my phone, went into the bathroom and like read them all. And we were screaming at each other in the middle of this hotel. It was so traumatic. And he like screen recorded them all, sent them to himself. And that's what he like blackmailed me with. But he found out that moment. We stayed up all night, like trying to figure out what we were going to do. And yeah, it was awful. Are
you stupid? Like, why don't you delete the text messages? Isn't that like cheating 101?
Okay, but
I don't understand people. Like, are you, that happens all the time. Like, oh, I looked at his phone. There was, delete your fucking messages, people.
Cheaters are always stupid. There is always evidence.
Like,
they've always missed at least one threat. Instagram, the crazy people know. Instagram, text messages, Snapchat, phone log. There's always something.
I feel like Snapchat is like a big one. Like nowadays, people like complain about. But also, why would you ask to hang out with him?
Yes.
Are you dumb?
Yes.
Like,
I know. No, that's so bad.
That's diabolical. I will say you are dead wrong for trying to have your affair partner and your husband in the same room.
No, that is crazy work. I just think that's like the guilt in me like could not.
No.
If they were together in a room, I'd be like, I would just break.
But also, I am way too honest. I would have admitted it before.
The
so
guilt
like
would
I
have
can't even like
killed me.
put my head
Yeah.
in there. I'm just too much of a blabbermouth. I can't keep a secret like that, especially when they're next to each other.
And he lives in Vegas, so I just thought I'd invite him out.
So I thought he should come out with us.
No, that's so stupid. I don't know why she would do that. Anyways, okay. So she also addressed why she changed her last name on social media to her maiden name. She says it was because of family business.
Oh, sorry. I meant to say it's because of her family business and the last name is easier. like because her maiden or her married last name is very challenging. It's like Nadikara, if I'm pronouncing that correct. But she wanted to go by her maiden name, and it's because her family, owns a business, or they all work in the hair business,
Yeah. What is her maiden name?
Draper.
Oh, yes, I have heard that last name.
Yeah, so she's not going to change it. She said, like on her license or passport or whatever, but it's easier for like social media and all that.
All right, that's why people were wondering, like, okay, are you guys going to?
I mean, as a businesswoman, that's smart.
You hear that, folks? That is the sound of a gorgeous, crisp apple Olipop can opening up here. Olipop has really outdone themselves with these holiday flavors, okay? This crisp apple is actually one of the best things I've ever tasted. I cannot get enough of them. I have one almost every single day. It is so good. And of course, they're continuing on their holiday tradition with their cute little Yetis on their limited edition cans. So make sure you go grab yourself one of those. They also have ginger ale and vintage cola as well. I love a good classic soda, okay? However, it's terrible for you. There's absolutely nothing beneficial about drinking a, traditional soda. But good news for you is that Olipop will replace that craving that you have for a good crisp soda. Because Olipop is a new kind of soda that combines the classic soda taste with the benefits of a functional ingredient blend to support digestive health. Olipop is reimagining soda with high fiber and only 2 to 5 grams of sugar per can. And like I said, all of their flavors are delicious, but I have been specifically loving their holiday flavors, which again is the crisp apple, the vintage cola, and the ginger ale. Also, I have to say, I really like the vintage cola. I don't even like cola. Like, that is definitely not a type of soda that I would reach for. And I love their vintage cola. It is so delicious. So truly cannot recommend enough. And all 3 festive flavors are less than 50 calories with just 2 to 5 grams of sugar and up to 9 grams of fiber for digestive health support. And they've got so many other nostalgic, delicious flavors like classic root beer, orange squeeze, classic grape, strawberry vanilla, cream soda, and cherry cola. So if you have not tried Olipop yet, you are seriously missing out. You need to get some. They are so delicious. I cannot recommend them enough. I have one pretty much every single day, and I don't have to feel guilty about it because they actually have benefits. And you can get a free can of Olipop. Buy any 2 cans of Olipop in store, and we'll pay you back for one. Works on any flavor, any retailer, including the Yeti limited edition cans. That's drinkolipop.com/sesh. Olipop is sold online at drinkolipop.com and Amazon, and it's available in almost 50,000 retailers nationwide, including Costco, Walmart, Target, Publix, Whole Foods, Kroger, and H-E-B. So now let's get into Demi and Marciano, okay? So Demi claims that he touched her inappropriately when she was at the villa and has been denying all claims of flirting with him whatsoever, basically saying that what happened with him was not consensual at all. And regardless of how things looked on the outside, she felt violated by this interaction. This is where it gets somewhat tricky because in season 3, they talk a lot about how, like, after this happened, she was continuing to text him and talking to him and being friendly with him. And a lot of the women were like, why would you do that to someone who assaulted you in some way or harassed you in some way? Like, wouldn't you want nothing to do with him? And I feel very, like, torn on this situation because on one end, I can kind of see where they're coming from, but also I don't really think it's anyone else's place to decide, like, what the normal way to approach a situation like this would be. Like you said this last night, Haley, like, there's no perfect victim.
She does talk about how she's a flirty person. She's a sarcastic person. Like, that's how she would talk, like the oyster tasting like cum thing. Like, that's how she would talk to any of her friends. And I do know a lot of people like that. And that is the type of situation that would make women, not the perfect victim. There's no perfect victim. And people who are flirty or more inappropriate, more vulgar doesn't mean that they are asking for it. And she does really accentuate that.
Yeah.
And I think she makes a good point of the fact that none of it means that she was asking for it. And if she felt that it was uncomfortable, that is
all that matters.
All that matters. And so that's why, like Janelle said, we're not going to comment about like believing or not believing or anything. Yeah. All of this is just what all the sides presented are, just because they are all relevant and what's fueling all everything to keep building up.
Right. Yeah, it's hard. And like there's other things that we'll talk about here in a sec that kind of adds to that. I didn't love the fact that they were all so all of them on this season were like, that did not happen. You know, that did not happen. We know that did not happen. And it's like, well, besides the circumstances, like you don't really get to decide if that interaction made that person feel uncomfortable or not.
Yeah, and I think that does go right back to what we were saying earlier about like Mormon culture, and and I think it was Jen or Michaela, one of them mentioned it in the season of like, we are raised on such a shame basis with our faith, and just even the people who aren't in the church, like that are on the show, like are still surrounded by the Utah Mormons, and so the whole culture around there is very women shaming.
Yeah.
It is like built on that. And so I do think that they didn't handle it well, and it probably, not making excuses for them, but I think that they probably have like a little bit of internalized victim blaming, not intentionally.
Yeah.
And I think that's why women could really benefit from just like educating yourself on these kinds of things, because the way you talk about something in the aftermath is huge.
Right.
Whether you believe someone or not doesn't matter. Err on the side of caution. Or if you don't believe someone, just keep your mouth shut, because that's not your business.
Right. Yeah, 100%. And they did not keep their mouth shut.
They did not keep their mouth shut.
At all. Okay.
No.
And there's another like big piece to this we'll get to in a bit here. So Marciano has denied this completely. He said that everything was totally consensual between the two of them. He would never grab her inappropriately. He posted a video on Instagram defending himself, saying that everything was consensual. Let's go ahead and watch that.
What's up, guys? I don't know why, but for some reason, Demi thinks this is some kind of a game. A couple days ago, she posted a video insinuating reality TV is fake. A fan commented, "This is what Marciano felt like." She then commented saying, "I like to play with my food before I eat it," which implies how much of a game this is to her. She is clearly downplaying how serious sexual assault is completely. Like, I'm sorry to me, but this is nothing you should be playing with. This is my real life. And with that being said, let's fast forward to yesterday. I did a collab post with Heather McDonald about a podcast we were dropping. She decided to become fully unhinged and go off in the comments. She proceeded to say, "I groped her privates," which obviously never happened, and of course is the first time she is ever mentioning privates. It's hilarious how her story continues to change. It's impossible to keep up with at this point. She then goes back and forth in the comments, now saying, "I have a criminal record." Like, what the fuck is this girl even talking about? I literally got arrested one time in my whole life when I was 19 years old for disorderly conduct because I punched a street sign while I was leaving a bar. Mind you, that was 13 years ago, and I've never been in trouble outside of that. Does that sound like I have a criminal record? She then says I deleted the comment. But like I said, this was a collab post where I wasn't able to delete the comment. This girl is literally grasping at anything to try and fix the mess she has created for herself. And last and finally, let's get to the worst part. She then goes on to attack my dead father. She commented, "Was your daddy this big of a pussy too?" And then says, "He's looking down on me, disappointed and embarrassed with the person I have become." Okay. So now, this is where I draw the fucking line. You can attack me, make lies up about me, slander and defame me on TV or the internet, but you come at my father, who is no longer alive, is beyond sickening. Like, what kind of a human are you to stoop so low to attack someone who is deceased? Or even worse, use my late father as a weapon to try and make me look bad, or fuck with me, or I don't even know what her intentions were. Either way, she has crossed the line, and she is really showing the whole world what kind of a person she really is. I cannot wait to make this girl regret every lie she has ever told. After I get done with dealing this whole situation legally, I promise you guys, you will never have to see this girl on TV ever again. I will be sure she does not get away with this behavior and never does this to anyone ever again.
Okay, so clearly he feels very strongly that she is completely lying and that nothing she is saying is true. And this is when Lisa Vanderpump gets involved. Now, Lisa Vanderpump is originally from, what's it called? Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. But she's like kind of the ringleader of Vanderpump Rules. She like owns all the restaurants and whatever. And so she was involved in Vanderpump Villa as well. And she was asked about this in an interview. Let's go ahead and just hear what she has to say.
Oh, I categorically know what happened because we have cameras everywhere and I've seen every ounce of the footage. So I think when the women are doubting her, I think they've got very good reason. Any allegations against Marciano, I have the luxury of having all the footage.
So basically she's like, yeah, no, that nothing ever happened. I've looked at all the cameras, blah, blah, blah. And obviously everyone online was like, ooh, got you there, Demi, like checkmate. And like, this is where I kind of disagree with, I think, the internet is, okay, so let's say that, which we don't even know if Lisa is telling the truth, if she reviewed all of the hours of footage, but let's just say that she did. So she reviewed it all and didn't find anything that she would deem as inappropriate. But again, like, it doesn't necessarily mean that nothing inappropriate took place. Something could have happened that on camera looked fine, but wasn't consensual to Demi and made her feel uncomfortable. And it's as simple as that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I also think what's really interesting, and I think the reason she's tiptoeing around it is, like Marciano insinuated, I think that there is going to be a legal battle. I think this is speculation, unless Sydney, you've I haven't seen this confirmed anywhere. I bet he's taking this to court like he insinuated, and I bet that's why she combed through the footage, and I bet they have to turn it over.
Yeah.
That's I'm complete speculation. And I would be very interested to see it just out of curiosity. I do understand what you're saying about just because something didn't look non-consensual to Lisa Vanderpump, that doesn't mean that it wasn't non-consensual. Totally agree, because again, it's what Demi feels and what in general the victim feels.
Yeah.
But again, I just think I just, on a separate note, am very interested in what footage she actually has.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. He hasn't like sued her yet, but in the works.
By the looks
keeps mentioning it.
By the looks of that video he put out, it sounds like he's going to war.
Which, like, also, why are you commenting on his dead dad, bro?
Yeah, that's like stupid.
That's the thing, is like,
that doesn't look good at all.
She needs to stop taking things so far.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I totally understand, like, acting irrational as a victim and all of that, but also just like his dead father had nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
Like, that's, I don't know. That's diabolical.
No, yeah, I agree with that.
It's hard to take Lisa Vanderpump as the one carrying someone's name, because we've seen her defend bad people in the past.
Yeah.
Point in case James.
Yeah.
He was a bad person and he was abusive, and she continuously defended him. Also, though, that was because she had a little bit of she felt a parental responsibility because she was close with his parents and blah, blah, blah. That's a whole nother tangent.
Yeah.
We've also seen her hold bad people accountable, like Jax. Like, she did actually hold him accountable. So it's like, she is so unpredictable in that way.
Yeah. Side note, we want to look up what the zodiacs are for all of the ladies.
Maybe we go through and you guys guess.
I know Jen is a Pisces, so I can't guess that one. Whitney I get fire sign behavior from her.
For sure.
If she is not a fire sign, she has a big Leo placement somewhere.
I think she's a Leo or a Sagittarius.
Wait, don't look at the screen.
I'm not.
I think.
Wait, okay, what is she?
Whitney?
Yeah.
Taurus.
Taurus.
Damn it, I don't believe in astrology anymore.
Okay, well,
what the hell?
We need her big three. Anyways, Jessie reminds me of Kendall, so I'm going to give her Taurus.
Pisces.
I could see Pisces.
I was going to guess Pisces.
I could see Pisces. Jen, if I hadn't known her birthday, I would have guessed her to be like an Aries. She's really silly, goofy, and fun, and also a little impulsive.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Back up. It says Whitney here. It has 2 signs. So they don't label what the 2 signs are.
Yes, they do. Sun and moon. That's what those emojis are.
Oh.
I'm an idiot.
Oh, they have moon. Okay, perfect.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, so she has Taurus sun, Aquarius moon.
Oh, Aquarius
Whitney.
moon is a little bit of a problematic placement sometimes. I say that having many family members and friends with Aquarius moons, and I love you guys.
Just in fun, everyone.
Okay, all in good fun.
If you're offended, look inward.
Wait. No, I don't want to guess. I want to just read them. It's too much work. Too much work.
All right, Taylor. Taylor's a Gemini sun, Scorpio moon.
Oh, I could see.
I am so scared of her.
I'm not afraid of her at all.
In the best way.
See, I respect her.
Personality-wise, no. I'm talking about her chart.
Oh.
Like her actual vibe, I think I'd get along with her really well. I love a Gemini.
Scorpio moons don't scare me at all.
I know.
Okay,
Dawn is one.
Oh.
They be doing me dirty.
They're not as scary as they act. Demi is a Leo sun. That's not surprising whatsoever.
Yeah, that is the definition of a Leo gone bad. She is the type of person that gives us a bad rap.
It's so true.
Like, that is exactly the type of person that people think of when they think of Leo, and it is
so
not fair.
No, it's so true.
Ugh.
Okay, Michaela
Wait, what's her moon?
Gemini.
Oh, and that's why she's so good at the mind games.
Mm-hmm.
If you really tap into that Gemini moon, you could be unstoppable with games, with like you could run laps around people intellectually.
Oh, me? Because
yes, if you tap into it.
I haven't tapped into that.
Tap in.
Tap. Okay, Michaela is Pisces sun, Leo moon.
I could see that.
Layla is Pisces moon, Pisces sun, Scorpio moon.
2 Scorpio moons. Interesting. Wait, what's
That's a lot of fucking
water placements are messy. You'll see a lot of water placements on reality TV because their emotions are on their sleeve, and so that's where you get those outbursts. Same with fire signs, but fire signs can be sometimes we're a little too hot-headed.
Okay. All right, there you have it. All right, back to this. So some of the women from MomTok commented on this clip.
MomTok.
MomTok. Whatever.
They need to get out of the comment sections. Like,
no, they are messy.
That's what just reignited Marciano. That's where this takes off. Like,
dude,
get out of the comments.
Messy in the comments. So Jen comments, and I was the pathological liar. Michaela says, will this nightmare ever end? Let's see the footage and move on.
I don't think Michaela's was as problematic because she's like, why? Like, oh my God, this is never ending.
Yeah. Okay, so once to me, she responded to the clip of Lisa. This is where everything blew the fuck up. Okay, so this is where the Demi and Jesse beef just really takes off. Demi says, Jesse's somewhere punching air right now that Lisa is talking about me and not her.
Girl, why? Why did you just drag Jesse into this?
Why?
Why did you and I think it's exactly what all the girls are saying this season. It's like the second she's under heat, it's like, boom, someone else is getting dragged and thrown in.
Yeah.
Swap it. Swap it.
Don't do it. Jesse's like, oh, hell no, you brought my ass into this, so now I have to clap back. So a couple of weeks ago, I came down with a nasty, nasty sickness. I woke up one morning, my throat was on fire. I was hacking up a lung. Like, seriously, I could not stop coughing. And I was absolutely miserable, and I needed to get into someone quick. So I hopped on ZocDoc, found myself an appointment a couple hours later, and was able to get some medicine quickly, which I'm glad I did because I ended up having tonsillitis, which was really beautiful and fun. But all thanks to ZocDoc, I was able to get the care that I needed in the time that I needed. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. With ZocDoc, you can book in-network appointments with more than 100,000 doctors across every specialty, from mental health to dental health, primary care to urgent care, and more. And you can filter for doctors who take your insurance, are located nearby, are a good fit for any medical need you may have, and are highly rated by verified patients. And you can also filter based on specific preferences, whether you're looking for a female doctor, someone who speaks a specific language, has availability that fits with your work schedule, or has an opening in the next day or so. And once you find the right doctor, you can see their actual appointment openings, choose a time slot that works for you, and click to instantly book a visit. So if you're sitting there not feeling so great, maybe you came down to something, or maybe you have been putting off a dentist appointment that you should have gotten a long time ago, or maybe you need a new PCP because you just moved into a new town, get on ZocDoc and find the perfect fit for you. Stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/sesh to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/sesh, ZocDoc.com/sesh. Okay, so this is when we get into Fruity Pebbles gate. Fruity Pebbles gate. So, Jessie is pissed. She hops on Instagram and posts a story spilling the tea, or should we say pee, about the Fruity Pebbles lore. Now, if you don't remember, back on season one, right?
Mm-hmm. It was Galentine's.
Demi told the ladies about something she did with her husband, Brett, and referred to it as Fruity Pebbles. Okay? And so everyone has always been wondering, like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Because someone got her like a bowl of Fruity Pebbles as a joke. Like, it was this ongoing joke in season 1, but no one really knew what the real lore behind it was. Well, now we know, because Jessie went on Instagram and told us herself. Let's watch.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving this Demi crash out era right now. Her saying something like this is laughable, because genuinely would never be jealous of someone saying these things that Lisa's saying about her. She got caught on camera. She knows it, and she's trying to backtrack. So since she wants to be petty and be an asshole, I think I'm just going to go ahead and say that Grandpa Brett likes to drink her piss like it's dirty soda, and he gulps it down like water, and that's what Fruity Pebbles is.
Okay, so you heard it here first. Supposedly, Grandpa Brett, I don't know, why is Brett like an old fuck?
Brett is significantly older than her, and she was 9 and he was in his 20s when they first met. Continue.
Okay, so Grandpa Brett, who is her husband, Demi, supposedly they had a sexual encounter where urine was involved, and he drank her piss and claimed that it's tasted like Fruity Pebbles. Shall we have some?
Let's
ladies?
partake. Now, this is a great time to say we are not mentioning this to yuck anybody's yum.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, we're not. If you want to drink pee,
take your golden shower, girl. That's fine.
Do what you want. I don't care what you do in the bedroom.
But the reveal is top tier reality TV. Like,
top.
This is what made me finally log on to Hulu and watch it, because, are you kidding me?
Side note, supposedly, if pee tastes like Fruity Pebbles or just sweet, if urine tastes sweet, that's a sign of a health condition, oftentimes diabetes. Just a fun fact. I have no idea if she's diabetic. I have no fucking idea what that
Diabetes?
is. Diabetes.
No.
But supposedly, urine tastes sweet, which made me think, how many people tasted diabetic urine to figure that out? I don't know.
Well, I'm sure they just measured the glucose content. Oh, is she on Ozempic? Could that cause diabetic pee?
I don't think so.
Well, because it affects your...
Yeah.
I am not a scientist.
Okay, how much are you trying to have?
Oh,
like, what are you doing?
I was ready to partake.
Okay, well, you can have as much as you want.
Okay, well, give me yours.
Said, you want some Milkies over here?
What? You didn't actually want a bowl?
I mean, that's a lot. We're having it in wine glasses because, duh.
I see that we do not consume cereal the same way.
Cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
Would you all ever partake in a glass cake?
You know what?
Don't
There's
that.
It smells like
There's not a lot I wouldn't do. Men, though, do kind of give me the ick with certain things. So I'm like, I don't know. Woman, maybe. Man, probably not.
Oh.
Thank you for that.
Would I do it? Sure, if they're into it.
Ew.
If they're into it, I don't care. How does that affect me?
Because it's weird.
I mean,
I mean, I guess if it tastes like Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, but it tastes like this.
Oh.
Now, if they're diabetic.
Delicious. I love cereal. So Demi immediately comments on a repost of Jessie's response saying, I thought she took a break from social media. Good to know this is all it took to have the fame whore come crawling back. Like I said, punching air. Then Jessie responds, so it's basically like a dumpster. And someone said, your carriage, milady.
That's her husband, I think, no? Jordy?
Oh, is that him?
Jordan?
Oh.
Her husband's name is Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Speculation.
She says to me, I think you're the one who needs a break from socials now. Time to ship off to the loony bin. Good one. Fighting on social media is fucking crazy. I genuinely could not imagine doing it.
This goes back to our Twitter beef discussion.
I could never.
I have.
You'd have Twitter beef?
Oh my God, yes. Are you kidding me? With like girls that stole my boyfriends in high school?
What do you say?
Like public Twitter beef?
Yeah, well, it always starts with a subtweet. You don't usually go straight to name dropping, but Demi is next level, so she does. There were people online that would go straight to name dropping. In high school, you're passing each other in the high school halls. We don't need to go down that tangent again. But you know what? If I was them, I'm not sure I would be above fighting online.
Really?
This situation, I would not. Would I be above it?
I would never do that mostly because my ego would not allow for it. I would be like, I can't let people know that I would stoop to that level. You know what I mean?
I have no shame.
I just feel like it's like you're worried, like, oh my gosh, they're gonna post, and then I had to post, and then this was like back and forth for like 3 days straight.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of invigorating.
Yeah, it was kind of surprising. I was like, oh my gosh, did anyone else post a story?
For the viewers, I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm enjoying myself, you know?
It's great.
To be fair, I have an Aries moon. I am confrontational. If I get to the point where I'm fighting with someone, yeah, I'm okay with fighting online because, like, you want to take it there, we'll take it there. So no. I think that's where I relate to them.
Okay, I think that's where my Capricorn moon comes
Your
into
Capricorn
play,
moon versus my Aries moon.
No,
you can really see the difference because I'm like, you want to take it online, we'll take it online, and I'm going to win. And that's how you end up in this situation. You don't always need to win, guys. Talk to your therapist.
This girl has never been to a therapist.
One of these days I'll find one.
Okay, Fruity Pebbles ASMR.
Oh, gosh.
So, Demi later admitted to Jesse's clip about the Fruity Pebbles on her Instagram story, saying, what my husband and I did one time. I love how she says one time. I peed on him one time.
Do you believe it was one time? Side note.
I don't know what to believe. I don't care. You could pee in his mouth every fucking day for all I care. Not my problem.
I don't think it was one time.
Okay.
It probably only tasted like Fruity Pebbles one time. One diabetic day.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Well, anyway, she says, what my husband and I did one time behind closed doors was a consensual and private experience in our marriage. I won't let a private act between my husband and I be a distraction from a serious act that I did not consent to. Again, she's referring to the harassment she is claiming that took place between her and Marciano. I shared this information with Jesse in confidence nearly 2 years ago. It's very telling that she's choosing to break storyline and bring it up now, only after her own affair has come to light. And this is nothing more than a desperate attempt to shift attention away from her own behavior. I do agree that what the fuck was the point of bringing that up other than to be a complete bitch? Fruity Pebbles.
Well, to be a complete bitch in response to Demi being a complete... Demi dragged Jesse by the hair back into this in that comment for no reason. Jesse was not back in this. This was like between her and Marciano. She dragged Jesse back into this. So Jesse said, if you want to keep dragging my ass into this, like if you want to be petty, we'll be petty.
Mm-hmm.
Did it have any direct relation? No. Do I love that she did it? Yes. And
it's
do I think it was her being a bitch? Yes.
Like,
what?
It's not private. Like, they've talked about, like, she's acting like, oh, you disclosed. I mean.
Well, no one knew that that's what they were referring to.
Right,
okay, wait, but it was like.
We knew it was sexual.
It was also implied. Sydney has a clip in here that's gonna show that it was not as secret. Like, they were hiding the info in plain sight this whole time. She's got a clip in here that's going to show it.
Okay. So Jesse replies and is like, I love a good PR written statement. Shift attention away from what exactly. I have been the only one between the two of us to actually face my story head on and share the details, aka admitting to the affair with what's his nuts. I'm not hiding from a damn thing. You're the one hiding, sweetheart, and everyone can see it. She's basically saying, like, look, I was honest how I fucked up in my marriage, kissed Marciano, but you're over here not being honest about the fact that you and Marciano had hooked up, and instead you're trying to twist it and make it seem like it was some sort of, abuse that took place between the two of you.
Also, I don't think that that's fair for Demi to say that Jesse was trying to shift attention away from the assault accusation. She didn't say the Fruity Pebbles thing in any way to distract from the Marciano thing. She just said it to be a bitch.
Right. That's true. and you know what? And sometimes you just got to be a bitch.
It's pure bitchy behavior, which I encourage.
I encourage it for TV. Don't get me wrong. This is fantastic.
Right.
Could never be me. This is fucking insane to me. But I love drama that doesn't involve me. I'm here for a great time, So in response to Demi calling out Jesse for talking about the Fruity Pebbles, Jesse reposted a comment that said, if this is so private and intimate, then why constantly, have Fruity Pebbles jokes, videos, costumes, and brand deals regarding it over the past year? Which I do believe is a good point. If it is so private and you don't want this info out, then why have you guys been
playing it off?
Literally insert this image.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because what?
So calling out the fact that Demi wasn't shy about the whole Fruity Pebbles thing, she posted about Fruity Pebbles nonstop, almost using it, obviously, to get more attention on the show. This was becoming her main thing that she was known for. So there's this one screenshot here where she's eating Fruity Pebbles. Clearly it was a whole joke that they certainly leaned into. And then Michaela posted about the Fruity Pebbles on TikTok. Let's go ahead and watch that.
Try a Fruity Pebbles drink. Macy. I saw someone saying if you mix the strawberry protein shake with Fresca, it tastes like Fruity Pebbles. We had to hop on the trend.
Demi's gonna tell us if it's true.
Yeah, Demi's gonna be We should have Brett come down here after and ask him what it tastes like.
That's not how I remember
it. Wasn't clown.
Germs.
Yeah.
What do you think? Oh gosh.
Ew, does it taste horrible?
No.
Your face looks like it's disgusting. It doesn't taste like Fruity Pebbles. It's not gross, but it doesn't taste like Fruity Pebbles.
But I can see what
they mean.
Really? Okay, give me a straw then. It's Demi's Fruity Pebble taste, not traditional Fruity Pebbles.
It's mine. Everyone has their own unique Fruity
it's
Pebble
good, but
taste.
it's not Fruity Pebbles.
Ew. Okay, Brett.
Okay, what do we got?
Just tell us what it tastes like.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Is this am I gonna barf?
No. We would never prank you.
Okay, you promise?
No, we're not on camera.
We're not immature. Okay, guys, I'm filming. Just drink it.
I have 3 straws.
They're
in this
making
one.
out.
This is my straw. Tried them all. That's Demi, so you drink that.
use that one.
Okay. And what am I trying to? What does
Just taste it. Do any of them taste familiar?
You guys are so dumb.
What do you mean?
He knows. The gulp.
I'm gonna try it.
Our real question is, do you use a straw when you guys do it?
A straw!
What's that one?
What's that one?
This one? All right, cut the clip.
Cut it, get it right.
I still don't think that's fully giving it away.
No,
If
it's
I
hiding
just-
in plain sight.
Yeah, no, for sure. But if I had watched that, I would just think her coochie tastes like Fruity Pebbles.
Do you guys use a straw when you do it? In your coop?
Yeah, that part was
And
a
then
little
she said
weird.
Like a balloon?
I don't know. I don't know what to say about that.
And she said take a big gulp.
Yeah, Demi's over here well, it was private information and now you're spilling it all. But Jesse's Demi's so upset about outing her bedroom activities. I almost said bathroom activities. Well, kind of the same.
Same.
When she took my affair to production to leverage more money seems fair. Basically being she's the one that spilled that whole affair to production.
I agree, though. If you're she literally took her affair to production to air to the world.
Yeah.
To get her kicked off the show.
Yeah.
She wanted her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But Jessie didn't stop there. She then posted this photo of her and her new license plate. She's pretty much mocking when Demi told Taylor not to go to see Jessie for hair. The license plate says bad hair. Jessie's the hairstylist of the show. And there's been multiple talks about the women thinking that she's not good at hair. So she.
And the song is Tit for Tat.
Let's go tit for tat. Jessie goes on to explain why she is going so hard on Demi. on her Instagram story and also explains more about the whole Fruity Pebbles situation. Let's go ahead and watch that.
Guys, I'm being petty as hell today, and I know it. I usually try to rise above this, but she's pushed me too far today. My stories today are for the people who have ever had friendships like this one, to the girls or the boys who have ever had a friend who intimidates them, who bullies them, who gaslights them, puts themselves on a pedestal above you. I have been there. I have had so many friendships like this. I tend to attract it, and I'm doing inner work to see why. But she is the last friend I will ever have like this. And I'm standing up for myself because it has been 2 years of this ridiculous behavior. And I'm calling her out and I'm feeling petty. And sorry, Messy Jessie. So I actually don't think I made it clear enough in my story why they call that Fruity Pebbles. And I've gotten a lot of questions about that. So it's because it apparently tastes like Fruity Pebbles, which I'm not going to yuck your yum, but that's weird. But also I just want to say that like there's so much history here. Obviously I'm fed up for a reason. There are things in the reunion you will see, hopefully, of like why I feel the way I do. She did something to me that I feel is unforgivable and was like super insensitive. And hopefully you will see that play out when the reunion airs in just a few days. But yeah, if I end up with Brett driving by my house tonight or them trying to break in and kill me, you know who did it.
I forgot about the fact that they were driving by her house.
They were.
That is crazy behavior.
Yeah, it is. Which I don't get why. Like intimidation. This shit never fucking ends. These two hoes are going at each other's throats. I'm sure when was the last update, Sid? Has anything popped off today?
Not that I...
But Demi just could not be quiet about Jesse's post and posted another video of her and Brett at the store that says Thanksgiving essentials, and the whole cart is filled with Fruity Pebbles.
Literally you today on your lunch.
Literally me on my lunch. Yeah, I went to get Fruity Pebbles. And despite not wanting to be exposed, according to her, Demi has posted multiple videos last week about the whole Fruity Pebbles thing. So she's like, did you see the news? And it's a spread on a magazine just full of Fruity Pebbles. And then old man Brett says, yep. And then Demi shrugs and was like, whatever, while she's eating her Fruity Pebbles. Which is why we ate Fruity Pebbles out of the glass.
She should have just leaned into this from the start. If she would just be more authentic, she would be so likable.
Yeah.
Instead she has to stir up all this drama and everything. She could just be likable.
Right.
There I say.
But if she's likable and there's no drama, then what's the show?
Then she can't ask for 3 times everyone's salary like she was trying to do.
But people are pissed because they're like, oh, why are you making this a big public thing? I thought this was a big private act. Blah, blah, blah. She's like, it was a private act until someone spilled the beans. And so she's fighting with people in the comment section. It's good. It's good. So Jessie responded to this by posting a video to Actually Romantic by Taylor Swift. I don't know what the fuck that is.
No, you do know because that was a huge topic of our Taylor Swift discussion.
Oh, I must have blacked it out because I got
PTSD.
I got so much shit from that episode.
So much PTSD. Origin story of our beef, actually.
That is the origin story of Haley and I's beef.
They don't know that you were bullying me before that, though.
Ooh.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
Cut that out. So anyway, she posts a video with Taylor's song while lighting a Fruity Pebbles cereal candle. And later she posted a TikTok saying, POV, Thanksgiving dinner after you drop a show where you expose a scandalous storyline, then start national drama on the internet. Demi then posted this on TikTok, bringing Fruity Pebbles to Thanksgiving.
Why is everyone acting weird towards me?
No, we're not. You're chill. Come on.
No, seriously.
A lot of people think it's extremely strange that she's including her stepkids in the video and considering what this is all about.
Actually, yeah, because they probably are like, what the fuck are you talking about, Mom?
Yeah,
Why are you...
And how would they not hear
They
it?
know now.
Yeah.
It's gross.
To play devil's advocate,
you gotta have it.
They are teenagers, so they probably have just seen it online and have made a joke out of it. If it could be a sign of a comfortable step-parent relationship where they're...
that's true.
At a certain point, you have to be this is online. Let's talk about it responsibly. And if they want to make
yes, I peed in your father's mouth.
Yes, it tasted like Fruity Pebbles. And so I'm maybe teenagers, that's a bonding moment to get over the awkwardness.
That is a weird fuck-ass bonding moment.
Look, devil's advocate, the devil ain't always right.
But the devil do be advocating.
But I did advocate. Thank you.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so Demi also has a pinned video on her TikTok joking about Fruity Pebbles from 2024. There's a few comments on the video saying, hey, are you sure this is the video you want pinned?
These memes are frying me right now.
Oh, the choice that TikTok made to allow people to respond with pictures was the greatest thing in the world. You gotta love it.
Hilarious.
It's good stuff. So that's where the Fruity Pebbles lore has been since we're recording this. Hopefully there is an update. I would love one. I don't want to wait I'm pissed because I watched the entire season yesterday.
Same.
But I watched it on double speed because I didn't have time to watch 9 hours of TV. He was like, can't relate.
Can't relate. Well, see, I don't watch a lot of TV, but when I do, I binge it.
I watched it all on double speed, but I actually do really good with double speed. I still catch it all, and sometimes I catch it even better because I have no time to
They have
away.
the vocal fry where it's really slow, so I bet double speed just sounds like us talking.
Yeah, pretty
ADHD people probably.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should watch the video that's pinned.
Hey, babe, want some Fruity Pebbles?
Oh, no, thanks. I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
The dripping.
Her laugh is so weird.
I like that laugh.
Yabba dabba doo!
Whoa! Whoa!
This is back in 2024.
Oh, that had to have been how it happened then. Because look, that's a very specific thing he just did.
What? Haley, what do you think he was sitting in that little chair thing?
No, I bet he was sitting in a tub.
Haley,
oh,
what the
yeah.
hell?
And then she's standing over him.
That looked very suggestive. I saw the image right there.
I saw the image
in my mind's eye.
All right. So that's the pinned video that everyone's like, wow, this is a real fucking full circle moment here.
That's a diabolical thing to keep pinned right now, and that's exactly why she's doing it. She's so...
I mean, that's kind of smart, my pins.
Her mind.
People are talking about her more than they're talking about basically any of the Mormon wives. So,
and I do kind of wonder, maybe she's playing into the villain mindset to, be more valuable to the show, because let's be honest, reality TV, a villain is valuable. She wants higher money. She wants to be more important on the show. That was part of the contract issues. And this is separate of the assault conversation. I'm talking about how diabolical she is as a person.
Yeah.
And I think that she is confident enough in her and her relationship that she doesn't mind being the villain to get more money. And I think that's why her and Whitney are such BFFs. They have the same...
Support for today's episode comes from Square, and they've got big news. During Square's biannual releases event, they've launched a wave of innovative new tools to help local businesses run faster, smarter, and more profitably. From AI that answers your toughest business questions to tech that simplifies food orders and tracks every dollar, it's all live and it's built for businesses like yours. Whether you're starting fresh or scaling fast, Square helps you keep up and get ahead. We have used Square in the past and I truly cannot recommend it enough. We used it a long time ago when we were selling merch, and it was so convenient, seamless, easy, quick, and yeah, just made the whole process very enjoyable for both the seller and the customer. And Square AI brings all your business data to your fingertips for deeper insights and faster decisions, right from the Square dashboard and the dashboard app. Just ask the question, what are my top sellers last month? Or which day of the week is slowest? You'll get instant answers as charts or tables you can download and even save so they stay up to date. Uncover answers, spot trends, and make more confident business decisions fast with Square AI. And Square's new financial suite gives you a crystal clear view of your business health. You can compare supplier prices and save with Order Guide, get smart reports that track where your money's going, and use Square Savings to auto set aside funds for taxes, upgrades, or slow months. And of course, with Square, you can take every payment type from Tap to Pay to Apple Pay to invoices. You can manage your staff, payroll, and schedule in one place, sell online or in person with synced inventory, or access your money instantly with Square Checking. And Square just made Bitcoin simple for local businesses. With Bitcoin payments, you can accept Bitcoin instantly. Zero processing fees through 2026, no chargebacks, no delays. With Bitcoin conversions, you can set aside a slice of your daily sales, 10, 20%, whatever you choose, and automatically grow long-term savings in Bitcoin. One platform, two powerful tools, no extra apps. Accept Bitcoin, grow with Bitcoin, only with Square. Square launched its most powerful tools yet, designed to give local businesses a competitive edge without the complexity. And if you're ready to sell smarter, run faster, and stress less right now, you can get up to $200 off Square hardware at square.com/go/sesh. That's SQUARE.com/GO/sesh. Run your business smarter with Square. Get started today. I want to talk about Whitney for a second because Whitney just got off of Dancing with the Stars, and on season 3, they show basically how Dancing with the Stars was going to cast 2, or they said 1 member, they ended up casting 2 members of MomTok. And Whitney was gone from MomTok, whatever the hell. And once she found out that they were going to be having tryouts or whatever for the moms to get on Dancing with the Stars, she rejoined the contract so that she could technically be one of them, so that she would qualify to try out for Dancing with the Stars because she really wanted to be on it. And they got so pissed at her that she wasn't in it for real MomTok. She wasn't in it. She was just in it for the money. She was just in it as a business opportunity. And I'm over here like, so what?
So what? Let someone who actually gives a fuck about MomTok be the one on Dancing with the Stars. Not someone who just wants to be there to go on Dancing with the Stars.
Why?
Because they want someone from MomTok.
She saw an opportunity to grow her career. She wanted to be on Dancing with the Stars. She saw
No, because if you don't want to be a part of fucking MomTok, you... Sorry, I'm really passionate.
You literally sound like one of them.
This is life or death. Me at the intervention. No, because if you don't want to be a part of MomTok, you don't get to have the benefits of MomTok. Suffer with us or go.
I disagree. I'm like, God forbid a woman takes a business opportunity.
Do I blame her? No.
Like, come on. She wanted, and she has always, like, she said that she wants more for her career than this. This was like a stepping stone, and I don't see any problem in that.
I can respect her as a businesswoman. I cannot respect her as a friend and
as a MomTok member.
I cannot respect her as MomTok.
Like, and she made the point of like, why can't we just be coworkers?
Because that's not the point of MomTok. The point is it's a sisterhood. Because that's not the point. Co-workers. Okay, so how she does belong. I hate to say it, she does belong in Hollywood, LA, New York, where it is just like business. This is like the Utah girls who want to be friends.
But like, it's not anymore. Let's be so fucking for real. It's not.
It isn't when you bring Whitney into it, but it is without her.
It's not. Those hoes do nothing but shit on each other all day long. You can't tell me it's a sisterhood of fucking traveling pants over here. It's not supportive. It's literally them fighting and ripping each other apart. All like that is what the show is.
Well, they do spend like 24/7 together, to be fair.
So I see you girls every fucking day, basically.
And that's why we hate each other.
Right. Right.
No, I mean, I do get your point. It's the, like, I respect her as a businesswoman. I see why she took the opportunity. I see why she's valid in it. I just disagree and think she shouldn't have. But that's because I don't care about, I couldn't like step over people like that, knowing that like I'm not a part of this group, but I want to take the benefits of this group. I couldn't do that.
But
because I'm a better person than her. No, I'm sorry. Cut that out.
She's actually really good at dancing on the Stars.
Because
she had a fucking degree.
No, I know. I'm just saying she's good. I know.
Get off!
I know she had a leg up.
Can you tell I'm a Whitney hater?
See, and that's interesting because I like her. I think she's good.
You respect her.
I respect her.
Because she does have that work grind.
Yes, and she knows an opportunity when she is presented with one, and she's going to fucking take it.
I do respect a businesswoman. I don't respect an asshole.
I don't think she's an asshole. Because even then she admitted, she was like, I genuinely do care about these people, even though I wanted it to just be like a co-working relationship.
I respected that side of Whitney.
Yeah.
Sydney, what were you going to say?
Oh, I was going to say, well, she's determined, like how she,
to be a bitch.
to be the talk of the town because she's the one that posted her kid in the hospital.
That was a great moment.
Yeah,
that was one of the best.
And again, she stops at nothing, and it landed.
But all of these hoes stop at nothing.
No.
Yes, we just talked about the fucking craziest thing that happened on reality. Drinking piss with fucking Fruity Pebbles.
I think Demi and Whitney are in the same classification. I think that's why they're great friends, because they have that same, like, I will claw over everyone to get what I need type of vibe.
I don't think that's what Whitney's doing, though. I don't think she's harming anyone by going to the top.
True. I think Whitney...
Demi is, but I don't think Whitney's like...
I think Whitney is softer at heart, and then when she gets hurt, she then is like, well, fuck you guys, I'm gonna do what I need. Which I don't blame her.
Yeah.
It's reactive, but...
I don't know. I didn't understand how they were so mad at her for it.
See, and with our difference in opinion, I think this is a great thing to do.
What?
Sydney, will you bring up the tables?
Oh, it's at the bottom. Go down.
I'm at the table.
Oh.
I'm at the table.
I'm sitting at the table.
Okay, so who are we sitting with on Thanksgiving?
So for the audio listeners, table 1, Macy, Jesse, Marciano, and Michaela.
Yep.
It's a pretty good table.
It's not a bad table.
Table 2, Miranda, Jen, Layla, Taylor. That's a fun fucking table.
That's a fun fucking table. I'd be down for that.
3, Whitney, Connor, Demi. I want to bang my head against the wall looking at that.
Okay.
4, dad talk, basically.
Dad talk, no.
Jordan, Zach, Dakota, Jace, and Jacob.
That's another thing I wanted to mention. Dad talk. That shit is dumb as fuck. Did you see one of them literally wearing a shirt that said Dad Talk?
Yes.
Did you see Jordan wearing a Dad Talk hat while he was making up with Jesse? I'm like, be for real.
Be for real. Stop. Why can't...
Table 2.
Why do men have to ruin it all? You want table 2?
If I wanted a kind-hearted table, with a little bit of drama, I'd go table 1. But if I want a party table, I'm going 2.
I'm going 2. Because Taylor's my favorite. And Miranda just sounds like she'd be a
I
fun
want to be
person.
besties with Taylor and Miranda. Tag yourself. I think I'm Taylor and you're Miranda.
But then,
okay.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. I kind of want to be Taylor, but that's fine.
But you're more controlled. You're more stable than Taylor is.
Really? I feel like she's like doing better now.
Oh, she's doing so much better.
Yeah. She went to therapy on a retreat.
Tag yourself as someone in Dad Talk.
Ugh, I don't like any of them. They're all annoying. Jace is the least. I don't even know who Jacob is.
Yes, you do. That's Macy's man, and he is so unproblematic, and I love him. He's iconic.
Well, Jordan is a douche. Zach is a douche. Dakota is a douche. I want to be Jace. No, I like Jace.
I said Chase.
Oh, Chase? Yeah.
If I can't be with him, I want to be him.
Yeah, you can be Chase. Chase is...
Let me wake up as him for a day.
Chase is a douche, too.
That's Miranda's ex.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Involved in the swinging.
Yes. Oh, we have a saint to sinner scale. Okay, so it goes top to bottom is saint on top, sinner on bottom, and then left to right. Left is sparkling water, and right is caffeinated soda.
Taylor meets with Chase being in the saint and caffeinated soda. I disagree. Put that. Wait, is sparkling water good or is caffeinated soda good?
I don't know. But that was a weird ass thing for her to do.
I think that well, so he framed it as he wanted to apologize for previous behavior.
No, he didn't. He was like,
and then he called it a date.
Yeah.
And then he asked if they could kiss.
Yeah.
That was weird.
And I want to say yes. The way he looked at her. I think that was slimy. I think that belongs in at least on the center side. I don't think saint is fair.
No, I agree. That should be center for sure.
I wonder what Miranda will have to say about that.
Miranda gets let back into I know. Do you think that's going to be a plot? And see, okay, wait. So there's
the reunion.
Did they only? That was the end of the season, or is there a second half of the season?
No, that's it.
Season 4 got renewed for 20 episodes.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me because it like blew the fuck up. It's probably already done filming because aren't they releasing it soon-ish?
In the beginning of next year.
That's crazy.
I know.
They pump this shit out.
I feel like putting Jesse and Marciano's lie detector test so far down in center is not fair.
Oh my God. This was so iconic. When Whitney came into the group and was like apologizing or whatever and trying to come back in, and she's like, I'm gonna form my own
MomTok. I wanted to smack my computer across the face for that.
Of course you did, because you're over here like, I don't think MomTok can survive this.
Can MomTok survive this?
Wait, you don't think you?
Why the hell would she do that? Who do you think you are? I'm pissed. No, that had me
She's
heated.
like, first you fucking get on Dancing with the Stars. Now you want to join your own,
and you show up
your own MomTok.
You show up to Stagecoach in those fuck ass pigtails.
Yeah, the fuck ass pigtails piss me.
Put that in center.
You know what she looks like? That bitch from Polar Express.
Yeah, that was the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. Aye. Well, I am locked and loaded for season 4, guys.
I'm so excited for the reunion.
Oh, the reunion. Duh. Reunion first. Okay, so what I thought was interesting was Jessie hinting that Demi did something even worse to her.
Yeah.
That's going to come out. Ugh. These women are businesswomen because I am sat. I'm ready to hear it.
Sat. Having a great time. I want to know your thoughts on everything, you guys, because I feel like you guys will have some differing opinions for sure.
Let me know who you relate most to in MomTok. If you're as passionate as I am. I want to be Taylor, but realistically, I think I'm more of a Jen.
Okay. It's good.
You?
I want to be Taylor.
But I think you're a Miranda. You do have the cool girl vibe that Miranda has.
Oh my God, thank you for saying that. I'll take that. Actually, no, I think Miranda is cool.
She's cool, but she's a more chill and cool version.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll be Miranda. Sure. The others are too fucking crazy for me.
Sid?
I don't know. Probably Jen or Michaela. I don't know. Michaela just seems... No, actually, no. I like her, but I think Jen.
Okay.
I kind of see you as a Macy.
Macy.
Let me know if you guys agree with my thoughts on them.
Who's Kendall?
Jessie.
Oh, yeah.
Without a doubt.
No, I don't think that's true at all. Jesse's
the way she
messy.
was
she's messy, Jessie.
Kendall's
like the most
not intentionally
peace and love. I was good.
I think if Kendall was in this group,
grounded.
I don't think Jessie is that messy compared to who she's in a group with. And I think if Kendall was in this group with peace and love Kendall, I think she would also be messy because she just has so much love and emotion that I think she would just be so frustrated with these idiots. And that's where I think Jessie is.
That's true.
And
Kendall's not one to be like, let it go. And she'll be like, no, end this.
And then she would be upset about it later, just like Jessie.
No, that's true.
And the way they were talking about like Jessie and her friendships and how like she'll be throwing up and come hug you and because she like loves you so much. I'm like, that is so Kendall.
Wait, what? Throwing up?
Like when they were talking about like how she never misses anything when she's sick. She never like is cold to people. She never like ignores people.
Oh, okay.
What about Karelly?
Let's see.
That's tough. Karelly's very unique. They're very messy.
I could see Karelly kind of being Layla.
I kind of looked at Layla too.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what I would decide.
I could see that.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Very good. Very
All right.
nice. Very
I think
good.
that's going to do it for us this week, kids. Hopefully you enjoyed that.
Do you think MomTok survived this?
Do you think MomTok survived it? And do you think they will survive season 4? I don't know if they'll survive this.
Do you think I'll survive seeing Whitney again?
One last comment on this. So a lot of people thought this season lacked until like Taylor kind of came back in because, you know, she's been doing she's going to be the Bachelorette.
Yeah.
So I'm also wondering if that's going to impact this next season and if she will be in, like how involved she'll be.
When does The Bachelorette come out?
Ooh, I bet there's like crossovers in filming. That'll be interesting and that'll be great for reviving that franchise.
Oh, it's going to, yeah.
It starts January. Wait, what? No. When does it start?
January is usually when they air. Yeah.
Oh, it says the season is premiering Sunday, March 22nd.
Oh, dang.
So we'll have to see which comes out first.
Because when does...
I mean, obviously she'll be done with the show.
I think Mormon Lives is more of a summer-fall vibe, no? Actually, I don't know. What do I even know?
They just said early 2026. I wonder if they're going to come out kind of at the same time.
They used to be the same time slot that they were fighting for, so that would be kind of crazy.
Well, Hulu just is... What do you mean? Hulu just drops it all.
This is true.
The Bachelorette is like every week. This is just like one
I just
drop.
say stuff.
It's okay.
They were fighting over the time slot.
I
Where
don't
the
know.
fuck did you get that?
I thought it was
not
Mormon.
even the same channel.
No, I thought it was Mormon
Well, ABC
Wives.
owns Hulu, I think, or vice versa.
I don't know. I don't watch TV.
Well, you're going to be watching season 4, right? And you're going to watch The Bachelor.
Duh.
Okay. I'm excited to tune in. That's going to be it for this week, y'all. We love you so much.
That's all, folks.
If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. Give us a thumbs up. Comment down below. Hit us with a follow on Spotify. I don't know why I'm saying this. I never say this kind of thing.
And eat your Fruity Pebbles.
Eat your Fruity Pebbles, ladies and gentlemen. They're gluten-free. Fun fact. Because Haley can't have gluten. And we learned that she can have these. So it's great news. We love you. Thank you, Haley, for joining us.
Thank you so much for letting me rage about MomTok.
Well, MomTok. I didn't know you were such a Whitney hater. I'm kind of disappointed.
Stay disappointed.
Okay.
Stay woke.
Oh, okay.
Stay hating.
Okay. Goodbye. We will see you on the next session. Until then, keep it fresh. We love you. Goodbye.
Bye.